Tourism at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Good afternoon and welcome to the program Midday Show.
Good afternoon, listeners, and good afternoon, the management of 19th Bus Round.
Okay, plenty thank you joining today inside this edition. Continue for still three. We take this issue when we come back. We will continue for look at what's everything on the happening inside the tourism sector. We start for look at issues. We go inside the liaison officer, na the office of the president, Masiri Brahma Lavali say because plenty people now be witness the war. So you don't call on young people them for tap for engage panting them. We go bring back we go make them bring back war na the country. We talk this inside one meeting with the Sierra Leone Amputee Persons Association and the National Commissions for Persons Living with Disability for sake of the National Remembrance Day where the president be done declare. Josephine Freeman gets more and go now report.
The President, Dr. Julius Malabio, don declare January 18 as National Day of Remembrance. Make plenty organization them still they observe this day. For sake of this, make the Sierra Leone Amputee Persons Association, together with National Commission for Persons with Disability, don join other body them for honor this day. Inside Ion talk, the Legion officer na the office of the President, Masire Brahma Lavali, talk about the thing them what been happen during the war.
We all know wetin we don go through during the war. Some of we will be our kids. Then they put we on a bench. Then they drop we go send by week. We dey work at how many miles for what we just seek refuge. We dey some people that dey flee na other land for what seek refuge. We dey see women dem be subjected to unspeakable sexual violence. We dey see we family dem amputate dem even with sisters dem wey get brothers dem wey dey at today. When they use them as a symbol of terror, when that's not been really good during the war. And I'm happy when today we here for remember that day.
During this meeting, somebody was survivor them been explain about how them fall victim of the war and how them be do for survive.
Please, when I don't be quiet and space as well, then I go inside. Before I around 5-10 minutes, I just force out PG over the roof. The second one blast. Because upon body at the inside, I just feel myself going out. I begin to shout for help. I tell them instant this time the foot will face every side for me. This right part, I want to go. So I pull close to this right part. All damage.
Yes, it's fine. So you have been battle commander. So the chief that they did it and second took the damage, no panic at all. And so I told them high. So they see me. They said to me, they don't see what's happening. They passed me. The second one that don't time and the duty that pass now God help me to school and from that for mass me.
And for no, what in the Sierra Leone Amputee Persons Association want make government do for amputee survivor them. President of the Sierra Leone Amputee Persons Association, Momo Mansare, talk more.
Now the answer. The government not die. No. The government know how much left. No. So this is one of the things how they tell to the government. Then survey tell me say na so amount left. So they go know what they go do for the amount to don't left. But if you say they go cook for you picking there, another picking that you get, you will not must go place the later. It's not possible like that.
The president of the Sierra Leone Amputee Persons Association, Momo Mansare, end up calling on government and other body them for continue for give support to people with disability as this now one we go make them feel belong na the society. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Josephine Freeman, the report.
The program midday show they continue inside the program. We still get the deputy director of tourism, we na Elisa Tunkra Bangora. Good afternoon again and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Jaffa Steven or Jaffa.
Yes, Jaffa Mans Davis.
Jaffa Mans Davis.
Let's look at the before we can look at the Budapest aspect. Start for Gary up about what's on the happen inside the tourism sector.
Of course, see, as a ministry, we get what we call each year we want to undertake each year who wants undertaking activities then will get what we call the strategic plan at the ministry. They serve as a guide how to implement activities each year. Of course, last year you know it be the part of we. Last year it was ecotourism. The other year that was 2024 tourism for the campaign. This year the main demise with that tourism and culture, they are two sides of the same coin. Therefore, they are interdependent. Basically, sometimes culture lay the foundation for tourism for strive. That is why the minister say no to tourism, no try for you. At least promote to culture. This year, the theme will get in culture and creativity. Why culture and creativity? The reason being because culture and the country don't make it fade out. Most countries and today we see the get influx of tourists because of the rich culture they get. And Sierra Leone, we are blessed with the historical and other cultural heritage. That is what the minister say we need for at least if we revitalize the culture, law promote so that both domestic and international tourism will see for CES. Sierra Leone is rich in terms of historical the resources or historical cultural heritage. Now I make this year the misfit that for say culture and creativity they are very much important as far as the growth and development of tourism is concerned. Now I make a wash in this theme of this year with the help of the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs.
So with this, looking at all of the previous themes where we don't talk about the Tourism for All campaign, the year of ecotourism when have been the previous year for 2025. Whose impact whether one they don't make for put Salona a better place inside the tourism sector?
Yeah, indeed. The three activities we don't undertake or several activities, but the three teams there is that tourism for campaign, ecotourism, and this year culture and creativity. Then to them they don't create a lot of impact globally, not only nationally but globally. The reason being, before this stipulated time, only limited people knew about tourism. But with the changing of narrative, whereby we go down to the stream. What is the stream? Going to the communities, because with the reason being the communities and the with tourism as in the day, going to the community, explain to the people about the importance of tourism. Train them how for protect the asset we get. Train them how for manage the asset we get. How for packaging and selling at the global market. Basically, last year is able to do again with the ecotourism. We resonate with that one nation festival we get. Now you don't open the gateway to Sierra Leone. Of course, the minister in Jamaica for signing a memorandum of understanding between we and Jamaica. Assuming we that Jamaica and Sierra Leone will get a link during the colonial period. With the colonial master in Canada, in Africa, a case study to Sierra Leone. We see upon Sierra Leone and Senegal. By then, this we are professional for plant rice. Now you can fish with ancestors in the Caribbean countries in Jamaica, South Carolina, North Carolina. So one click this link, this bondage for say yes. Sierra Leone on the roots now come on. Now for come back for can at least see on our home, taking our ancestors in. So there is a diverse way. Even investors they can at least recently diaspora events. They said one can, but they get link with them same to them slave them. So lots of organization you meet we now have a good link or partner together for promote tourism. Even farm group now Sierra Leone they don't invest a lot. You go now Kent, if you see the investment you open there. In fact, you want to build another ecology now Kent. All this now the awareness raising engagements where the minister and team don't do as well as for market this country globally. Addition to that, even though yes, the international markets in women they can go to World Trade markets na England, Fitu na Spain, Germany, etc. They export the country, to a lot of investment. So that is why they experience for say the influx of tourists in the country. They increase both domestically, and internationally. Notwithstanding, again, one of the things that we know the impact will increase is that if they see the high proliferation of tourism establishments. We'll talk about tourism establishment, talk about the resort, the hotel, the guest houses, etc., etc. Now, the building, the resort, then the hotels, then they don't do abundantly. You go to the rural areas, that is the up country, then Boo, Kenema, even in Pujo now. Any side go the guest house in the hotel. Before this time, because of they never knew about the importance of tourism, you get limited accommodations. Now accommodations they're not very important, they don't come. And likewise, that is why the ministry again they work in partnership with the World Bank, another company for improve some of the products we get in Sierra Leone. Why? Because of still one market we country as a well and preferred destination in West Africa and the global at large.
So all of this means the sector they do well?
Absolutely, they do well. Absolutely. It's if can ascertain the fact for say they do well. You know, for say before this time, tourism is not felt nationwide. Sabi, it's not felt nationwide. But with the intervention of Nabila Tunis, that's the minister, he changed the narrative. Why? Because the first thing do, it takes tourism to the local people. So too for do, you solo make this tourism for all campaign. That is to say, for promote domestic tourism. Why? The reason because most people in Sierra Leone never knew about what is tourism. What is the importance of tourism? That is why that 2024 we went to the 16 districts for explained the importance and the benefits of tourism. And tourism get a lot of benefits. With tourism, we create employment. With tourism, they increase foreign exchange. With tourism, they put money in our pockets, both the local and international people in this country.
With tourism, in the way you don't mention. So when you look at the contribution nationally to the country, how it like?
Well, the contribution to tourism, how can do and get what we call the tourism satellite account, and so you can measure how they contribute. The contribution to tourism towards the economy is vast, high. Currently, again, in diverse way. One, the accommodation. There's hotel, resorts, guest houses. They pay. In fact, the National Tourist Board, the marketing arm of government, their function is for classify hotel, give license, monitor and supervision. Yusuf can do them. So basically, anytime tourists go, their license will go away. National Tourist Board they give to the resorts, guest houses. Now money they give to the government. Left a tourist climb and go lodge now any hotel or the same blue.
So the number then did
the money hotel they come rather same blue to money hotel. We say happen you go to call 15% GST tax you pay. Then you reflect to the consolidated fund. And left the go to call the 2% levy government to Minister of Tourism don't develop for say any goods and services by a hotel, resort, restaurants. There are 2% that you go to the consolidated fund. Left any investment they can in Sierra Leone, foreign direct investments, we see they happen. For instance, like Bintu money, and foreign investment don't take they implement it, they create, they pay money, lease, what we call lease agreement to the government. Now thousands of dollars they pay. So thing they contribute significantly or high to the economy.
So a quantified number there of within the sector or how the contribution like particularly to
actually the bottleneck there is the quantified number. The bottleneck there is with the 15% na NRA can get some a rancor for letting tell you how much you collect for the year. But for the lease agreement, you know, say government get government owned hotel. This hotel we are built during 1980. For instance, the very same blue was Kolomami Yukuna government hotel. The new Busui hotel na government owned hotel. Then they keep Sarah na government hotel, the Lungu airport na government hotel, and the Binsumani na government hotel. So this hotel they can pay annual rent to the government about $1,000. They quantify how you pass billions of dollars they pay to the government. So basically, I need the holistic view for say how many billions of money they pay to the government.
Okay, now where we all the updates there when it comes to tourism, we will come and look at the easy way make it there, the tourism preparation for Budapest. First off, Budapest. What's in the latest around that for Salon this year?
Yeah, for the sake of the listeners and me, Sierra Leone from Bulen, then just a background of the Budapest. I just want to give a compendium history. That is a brief history of the Budapest Bamako Freetown Rally. The Bamako Freetown Rally it was 2005. It starts from Hungary. That is the capital city of Hungary. From there, then Mali. That was the end point, finishing line by then 2005 until 2018 or 19, because the Budapest Bamako Freetown Rally at the event we involve adventure. Adventure in the sense that in our rally we participants they can use a vehicle for cross about 5 European countries through the Mediterranean Sea, then Africa, until the finishing line, that is Sierra Leone. So we set up on 2018 to 19, then divide their course for CES. Why they divide the course? Because of by then outside we get a finishing line that was Mali. We get instability. So they decide for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone. They can Sierra Leone 2020 the first, send them can Sierra 2020, we see in 2020 by then. Kaya, because of why make the can Sierra Leone, there are two main factors. The reason by then Sierra Leone was ranked as one of the peaceful country in West Africa and Africa at large by the International Global Peace and Security Index. And secondly, because of the robust and aggressive marketing where the Ministry of National Tourism Bobby undertake, expose Sierra Leone on the map, sell Sierra Leone. That is why they decide for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone. Then Kaya 2020, which happened when Kaya 2020, the warm hospitality will give them, the reception will give them, and the team they see the Sierra Leone is blessed with the natural cultural and historical heritage. The asset to the scene and Sierra Leone, how the conducive atmosphere there, they say yes, indeed, Sierra Leone is a good place for us to come back again. The Budapest Bamako Freetown Rally is now biannual program, that is every 2 years we get on. So basically, they don't Kaya 6 times. This they make 6 times already Kaya now. Like I mentioned, they begin Kaya from 2020. So this time around, they focus Kaya in 2 phases. The first phase is going to be on Sunday. That is 8th February. They will go for enter in 2 areas, Cambia and Kamakwi. And they go for enter. In the first phase, the participants, there are 794, include 352 vehicles. So the ministry, the ministry always prepare for receiving out open arms, because the Bamako Freetown Rally also they sell the country for it be as a preferred tourism destination, and most of these African countries are sending another Gambia at one time. So that is why we need to play ready for welcome those open arms, like the way we did 2024.
So give the improvement, particularly with the numbers of what's in the camp and how we improved from last year.
Yeah, improvement. Last year is about 600 something. This year is about 700 and this year is about 700, almost 800, 794, 690 more left. So normally improve drastically. Why they improve drastically? Because like I mentioned for say the Sierra Leone as a country of hospitality, we are peaceful. Our culture, not so long as fine culture. We see stranger, they welcome a highly pass people as we get here. They go embrace and talk to one nicely, get the best. So that is why they get in declare for say Sierra Leone go for celebrate and this go for Kaya 10 consecutive times. So 2034, 9 they go for do the last Budapest for Kaya, and so they see on declare for 2034.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, continue for still to inside the program. Inside the program also we get another studio guest with we in Idrissa Wuri. I think today 2 Idrissa will get today.
Idrissa Square.
Yes, so we get Idrissa Wuri, we Deputy Route Commander, Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. Again, good afternoon and welcome to the program Midday Show.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, but the Dongui background of how things they get for Talek, and from which deputy director talk about this year, we go forget two routes to the Budapest. When we say two phase, we say in the camp two term, and it means a big work, particularly when now we not to just about the Lumley Beach more than get for taken, and move past about the Lumley Beach. How will I receive this one, and owing to the kind of importance we get, what's in our own preparation?
Okay, the Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority na the lead agency for road safety business na Sierra Leone by law. So the Ministry of Tourism send letter to we don't begin work with them from February 2020, the 16th of February 2020, we Budapest first camp na saloon, we they be lodged na Masheka, Bo Road, we the hotel and the next day early morning we give them safe food for camp na the national studio at that time on February 2020. Then 2022 again we do it again when they come the second time they still lodge there. From there they move Kana Bure Beach, we take them back for come back na Aberdeen, we na the second come with the come na saloon. This trip again we don't get meeting with the Ministry of Tourism. I believe see why they decide for going near way back there because they know see we anything we stranger they can at this country for give them a safer road, a safer route. So we get for deal with the again na Balamia, the Guinea Salon border from the Kambi side, and we get for make sure say we deal with the again na Kamakwe axis for Kabaki side because we get two routes where the guys side with the Balamia route and the Kamakwe route. So we get for make sure say they get safe route where the guys side. From last week, we don't get a meeting with the Minister of Tourism. We get to team right now as I talk to you so right now. They did the Masheka Bere highway for make sure say we pull all stationary vehicle along the highway for make we not get nothing like accident within that particular tender because you know see most of the accidents we can happen now then run on vehicle and make it about stationary vehicle and people that run inside. So like we know make that happen when they get stranger like that one they did because when they come that was showcase about your country. As we say make a attest, Salone are the 6th most peaceful country in Africa. We don't get 11 years war. It's surprising for me with these are the 6th most peaceful country in Africa presently. So if we get people the way one can see the country, the one nobody country, I believe so for getting a safer route, a safer path, and make sure see they don't get no problem on the road till they return back.
The capacity in terms of what you don't talk about on a strategy for do this one. Ide?
Yeah, we'll get everything in place presently for welcome them for coming to the country. In fact, they come out. We know about 300 and more vehicles where they come. But the only thing in 2011 we don't put ban on right-hand vehicle and in this country we they count about 44 or 43 right-hand vehicle. And the only advice I will only tell person whether they count the vehicle lane, we know the use right-hand again as Sierra Leone. We give them safe food for counter inside. But we advise them say if you want to buy the right-hand vehicle from them, if you don't get the gadget, everything for make sure see when they buy me for change it back to left hand we get all the technicians and that way able to turn out to right hand to left hand. So if you don't make sure see you don't prepare for turn out to left hand before you buy them, that the only thing and the bought. We hope we get an open hand for them, we're ready for receive them for 2020 don't deal with them. Even this 2026 we're ready back for host them and give them safe routes to Aberdeen.
Better time no day again, and you talk about how Nagafa pool garage and then Mutukado park na street and things like that. Apart from the highway, coming inside from Waterloo now, coming into the Jue part, something that you can see, particularly at the junction, the Mutukado in the park unnecessarily and things like that. All of this get for me say apart from the aspect of road safety, the order about motorcar them when and now for park, not for block and things like that, because one side block or one bad parking, remember the people that they come in group, it can cause massive traffic for the presence not create pass mark traffic for other people them.
Well, I make the tourism board go meet we and we see how we go to manage the traffic on that particular day. Mark you, then they come inside, they go Bure, sleep Bure, then the next day early morning, they for use the route from Bure, Kantumbo, Tumbo, Waterloo, Hastings, Jui. They take them all the way by Bure Road, come up Gun, take them Eastern Police, go Gori Street, take them up Rocket Street, go to Shakasivi Street, Shabby Street. From there you go Congo Cross, at the route I show you so now. Congo Cross, Wilkins Road, Lumley, they will go inside. We don't make sure so we don't put proper traffic management in place. For me, see they get a safe route, a clear route for them for that particular day, the way that they come. We don't do everything. In fact, we get meeting with all other stakeholders. You get me? Because now, so until all agencies are there for come together for make sure see we give them with stranger there where they can move for a very short time. We get a safer route for come Aberdeen on that particular day.
Okay, so now Aberdeen you get for car end after the common Abure.
Yeah.
Okay, so the aspect of the side they can't talk about now junction again. You know Lumley now during the day. Very very busy market and what they do for make sure say particularly for passenger bike riders them everybody who say una no say by law na them for the ride una do the right education so that not to pass una did it mean say them for the do one because una did it.
Well, this also strange thing to we don't do at 2020. We do at 2022. I believe so. With the add no more we strength for make we see say we give them like how we give them the 2 years away they don't kind of I believe so we give them that safe route the back for make they see the beauty of our city. Actually, there are people that way for don't use the new inside road for Kami side because it not look too joke. But there are people that we want see, they want know. You get me? They know the streets them now. They ask where is Kisi Road, where is Kisi Street because they want to know the streets a day. You understand? So we know we go pass them up new inside road or we pass them I call Joey for Kami side. They want to see the half of the city. So on that particular day, we go for work with the Sierra Leone police. We on Friday tomorrow we go for get very good meeting with all other stakeholders, even with ONS, for me to see how we will talk to people along the route, so that they will get safe route for pass on that particular. Not to think like we get for the suburb people, because when you look at the road, you get 2 lanes. We go decide for use the 1 lane for the general public on that particular day. They'll use the other lane for Budapest only for medical. So just like 1-2 hours in London.
Okay, continue for still to inside the program. Fumble the time from the studio clock now 12:33, and at this point, Fumble will take this break. When we come back, we continue the program midday show.
We don't run away. We come for better. We people they want for see what we they do. We people they want for know what we they say. For that make me tell you, say, we like we salon. We like we salon. We like we salon. We like we salon.
Program the show they continue 077981981 at the number you go use for send you text message and be part of the program, and add the voice to the different things that we look at inside this edition of the program. As today we look at tourism preparation for the Budapest Bamako Freetown Rally, and we go look at how preparation talek from the tourism authority them, and also how preparation talek from the Silent Road Safety Authority. But inside the program, before we can continue the discussion, we go and look at another issue. Outside the Deputy Executive Director now the Silent Road Safety Authority, Josie Abraham Scott Manga, say as part of the commitment for enforced road safety in a highway them, make then they pull all illegal garage and makeshift structure them along the Waterloo Mashaka Highway. He talked this in our meeting with the SLRSA all with them, command them for sake of the operation we then they do now on the Waterloo Mashaka Highway. Well, for more on this, we reporter Alhaji Jallo been a part of this and go now report.
Plenty time people can use the streets as garage, site for sale, and same so can left them motorcar them where they can get broke down na highway where this don't they cause accident can make people can lost their life. We then kind of batin the year we don't they happen a road. Make the Salon Road Safety Authority, the Salon Police and the Salon Roads Authority go work on our Waterloo and Mashaka Highway for clear illegal garage them and side them where people make for sale like kiosks, buffer and other one them where they near the highway. As the Salon Road Safety Authority one part them mandate now for enforce road safety laws them and promote public awareness on road safety for reduce accident na road.
We don't find out say along the Waterloo Mashaka Highway we get plenty illegal structures them where they don't come put, and in fact where it creates a lot of problem to the block traffic, and in fact especially the garages. We get a lot of illegal garages along the road. People they just come quite along the road, and it creates a lot of problem for the pedestrians them. And we mandate now for make sure say the road is safe for the road users. This one is devoid of politics. Sierra Leone first. Politics don't mix with this, or coordinatocracy don't mix with this. Now they make sure say would they do everything within the law.
If they listen to the Deputy Executive Director now the Salon Road Safety Authority, Josie Abraham Scott Manga, be they talk about the operation where then they do now the Waterloo and Mashaka Highway for clear illegal garage and structure them where they near the road. With this operation, we don't they carry on now different parts them now Freetown. One thing where Salon people don't they get na mind na that authority them can begin implement laws them but not the whole water. Where this make the Deputy Executive Director na Salon Road Safety Authority, Josie Abraham Scott Manga, talk about how long this operation get for last.
I want to assure the people of this country for say this exercise again for be sustainable, again for go on every now and then. We get for make sure say we do once in a while. We get for can check for make sure say what we don't do. The people then they don't come back to the streets. They come they 10 times, come they 10 times. We get for make sure say this operation is sustainable. This one we don't do out of any biasness. We they do for let we all be safe.
Josie Abraham Scott Manga end up for call on Salon people for tap for build illegal structure them na streets and tap for use the street as garage so that they go help for reduce road accident na Waterloo and Mashaka Highway. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me na Alhaji Jallo, they report.
Well, from the report say the program midday show they continue inside the program. We come back to we studio guest them. We come back to Idrissa Tunkara Bangoa, when the Deputy Director for Tourism at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. Now, we don't look at the aspect of how safety get for town, like from make sure say then continue for the do for as long as they can and continue for the contributor with tourism sector. Now look at on a role for make sure say as a ministry una put the right education and other aspects of safety when it comes to the way how locals be the do before this term. Where you see with man and go near around for thief and make the place unhealthy and the public culture for make them feel at home like how you say they don't enjoy. What's in on the happen in that light today?
Actually, safety and security are the role of the security apparatus. That is why we get one system. We say MD's collaboration. That is to say, ministry, department, and this collaboration. The reason is because tourism not going to do everything regarding about safety, and we also acknowledge the fact for say safety and security are one of the factors that we can influence tourists for a country. If your country is safe and secured, automatically we see that in turn they experience a lot of security. A lot of influx of tourists in a country. So before this time, I don't tell you for say from Budapest then Kaya and Sierra Leone would work with the security apparatus, including the police, ONS, the military, as well as the SLRSA. They work as a partnership. That is why the ministry believe what we call the public-private community partnership to ensure that anything we don't plan for will be a successful one. So the security business about this Budapest is in place. Now I make prior to the arrival, don't get several meetings in inter-MDs meeting at the ministry. Why the inter-MDs meeting at the ministry? The reason because we plan for get a very successful program. And the key committee or from different committees there. We get the security committee a very much important way. Like I mentioned for say safety and security for a paramount for any tourist, because a single tourist in Tiaputaya, the image of the country, the dent. There is also the play with any security purpose or security, something else. So ONS are highly involved. We don't meet them bosses then, ranging from the Inspector General Gule this morning, parting about the Budapest, although don't write officially. Then some people for can attend the meeting they can, but so I'm going to meet as the head of the police, pay homage and explain to Kunititi is deeply waiting for happen the 8th to the 9th. Also tell us some of the loopholes they will get within the tourism sector, because according to the security apparatus, now they get the mandate for take anything regarding about security. For instance, if there is an illegal structure now, Buwe or other areas, they have the right to demolish those makeshift structures. We don't get the right. Then, if something happens about during the arrival of the Budapest Bamako Fito, any case of theft, then they get the rights. There's a joint force company, the security apparatus and the local community. Why the local community were involved in? Because they knew the area down the security apparatus, and then they based in Sabid area and then Sabid the bad bubble around. And we implement strategies. One, to give the ID card to the ONS and security. Secondly, they make uniform for them, identify uniform for all of them, they participate. And the third point, tag. The last, they have to be structured and other again those formal to a WhatsApp group, anything that happen to communicate together for ease of reference. So the tourism sector, like I say, we don't say tourism is important. Tourism is important. That is why from this time we engage communities, and from last year, different communities don't engage them, ranging from both let me say about the entire country.
Okay, so
for just raise awareness about tourism.
When do they expect them people here?
I think I don't get a synopsis, but let me make a cap again. I say they're going for two phases. The first one is going to be the 8th. That is Sunday, the 8th February. They enter 2 areas: Cambia, Balamuya, Kamakuri, Bamendina Ferry. The first participant to the camp is about 794 to the camp. Vehicle include about 350 vehicles there. So we are highly ready. Then the second phase they come on March the 5th. The participants is about 403 or 5. The vehicles about 203 vehicles. So holistically we are highly prepared, because the question I mentioned was we have to do everything. That is why we get this this collaboration for meeting and plan together, and the plan is to go successful one. And tomorrow we go for the last meeting. But don't go to some extent. Don't go now. Cambia, we meet the 2 paramount chief then, because they are the custodian of the chiefdom. We explain to them with a letter officially for say Budapest go for come back this year. They have to partake, because our culture this year and our culture and creativity for sell the culture. You know, say culture and a way of life. If you do the dress, if you do the eating food, and you do interact with somebody else, all this part of culture. So once sell the culture to the people in the buyer for say you have a rich culture.
The first side, according to the other guests from the Road Safety Authority, talk about them for go rest now, Bura Beach.
Yeah.
With the other happenings of illegal structures and things like that, and the way they're at the beach right now, what's on the go on?
Well, actually, you see, obey routes from Cambia, the past night to Bura Beach. Those are minor things, because you know, say the community they get 1 or 2 but they don't want to survive no more. Forget them. And Smith. They go make some half buffer there. At least when they sell their water and their drinks, then they make the ends meet. Not too much thing a day. It's about a few of them, about 5, 6. So we want to go through the legal procedure.
Okay.
No, you want to go through the legal procedure. What is the legal procedure? Go through by the security apparatus.
Yeah.
And get it right. Then if it's in maybe today, tomorrow, everything is going to be laid to rest.
Yeah, because some of the issues then they.
Now let me say it. Small and then so much.
Yeah, I understand, but some of the issues then they, irrespective, say they not go through the legal process. It's about making ends meet. Maybe as a ministry, when I say get away or vision of how no one foresee people in the Selna beach. In due time, when I get planned of putting in structure in the way it not going to affect the beach in beauty, and also people in global for the get in daily and tomorrow.
You see, so you know, see, any society get the deviance, the lawbreakers, who looking test whether the authority did my weak or the Ministry of Tourism need to take action. You know, say Bura Beach is one of the outstanding beach right now, now western area. The reason being because the Ministry of Tourism, together with the sponsor of World Bank, under the Sierra Leone Economic Diversification Project, we don't beautify, don't develop, we don't improve Bura Beach. It's one of the best right now we go there. Now, in terms of accessibility, you go there, the road is well paved. Accommodation of car park, well set. Soft club, well improved. Egg lodge, well improved. The boardwalk, something like boardwalk.
Yes.
It's improved. The light is okay. Hygiene as the toilet, bingo or Nike. So automatically, don't give the Bura Beach, that is the site or the product if it's lifts. That is why tourism business and urban business, they work to turn the community, the public and the private sector, low improve the product there. Because we make it house nice, what will happen? Tourism they can, influx of tourists happen. The very day I get meeting with them, I go see the influx of people on the beach, and they go enjoy. And I say, wow. It's a way you go see Bura Beach that very day, you go amazed for say, this place don't develop. They want take chance. They want chance. But we need to agree with them. Automatically, that's why we put mechanisms in place for CS. This chance we don't want to take. The tourism staff, ministry, the security apparatus, that is why we're working together as a team. We not go allow them, we not go relax. Because we go to ask, the first somebody will contact, no say any society, any side, any area, it gets structure. They are the head of the structure there, and the head one. talk to her. Do you have any idea about this one? Yes or no? If you say no, automatically we not get the rule, not get the responsibility, not get the mandate. It's not part of our mandate for go demolish them. They walk through by the police or the security apparatus, and then get the mandate for go demolish them.
Okay, so
for indiscipline and lawlessness.
Okay, so with all of this, again, the public gets role for make sure say they make them people where feel at home. In that light, how the preparation like or do public education for make sure say if you way like where you talk about like how many people know say when you get for do with Budapest and things like that, and the personal benefits self can to individual people in Buenos Aires Union. Some of them can come and sell the motorcar and other things, them make good friendship. Other one they can see salon as an investment and things like that. The relationship very need for be very good. What are the message I can bring to the members of the public for make sure say yes, una get forget on our own personal benefits whether they day between una and the tourists the way they come, but the country image and canvas.
Yeah, let me start the awareness reason we asked about. So I'll go for awareness. You know, say tourism now people's activity. For me, for me, they exist. Tourism they continue for thrive. And for one disseminating news information we got about tourism, they begin from where from the local community. Because the local community get a role for play how tourism for boom. Because most of us say they will get to say in the local community. And the community they begin with. They begin there for various way. One, for enlightening them or sensitizing them, which the benefit important of tourism, as well as any activities that we want to implement or execute in the community. Engage and talk to them first. Train them. I forgot about these activities. So they involve the community, we engage them, we enlighten them. From there, the other way, the stakeholders, what are the stakeholders, ranging from the paramount chief, the chiefs around, Edman, they all around, they engage them. To some extent, even the security apparatus also they engage them. Of course, ROSIP to do engage them several times, not to one time they engage them. Even the deputy executive director they engage them for this Budapest several times. That tells you for say the information they cascade. And notwithstanding again, if you tune this mass media, the way the discussion we do on awareness raising, most of the people know about for say this Budapest they are coming. It's not part of the way they raise awareness in different ways.
So what do they expect from them?
Oh, of course, go for expect heighting from the Budapest Bamako.
No, the cities in there.
One, because what to do first, go for identify some of the routes they go for entire. Engage the paramount chief, tell them for CS. These are for market to country. Follow be a tourism preferred destination in Africa at large. We then can come out in large numbers. We go cultural display, have to welcome them with different culture. It be this, be so because here are so be team na come out and sing na songs and team na song so song them. Have to welcome them, get there, go masquerade then they dance, welcome them that with different way. So the primary chief go do the again, your statement, welcome them from there now. Different areas, Masheka, Bay Junction, Poloko Junction, take na mile 4, my 34, Kan Watalo, Tumbo, all in the reason being because we welcome stranger fine with open hands, the warm hospitalities, which happen, warm hospitality which they happen into they feel at home, they happy. That is why they decide for say Sierra Leone because of the warm hospitality to give them and the calm of Sierra Leone, the peaceful of Sierra Leone, they say we go do a Budapest until 2034. And they expect much from them again. And one of the things they expect from them because they come, they go for charity, something to the community. They did so during 2024 when they can Abuwe, they need books and school. That is part of human capital development. The second engagement, they give there was a time they gave gifts to the deputy Edman we did. Even Masheka when they can first come they plants about nearly 2,000 trees for mitigate and adapt climate change in the country. Permanent chief pollination, all those things. Give school materials na Masheka. And the benefits are high.
Okay.
Even in Kawania, the first benefit will go for Goya because the visa on arrival, they need visas. So now a single person now, European country, then visa because you range to $80, quantified by 800 and billions. Left there, from there then come inside again, they will tell you the lodge, basically upon that money they pay. Left there, even the foreign exchange, euros and dollar, they change to the banks then. The banks they involved, that money they get from there. Left there again, even at the community, that is Bue, and the finish line Bue go there overnight. The following me they buy 50,000, so they can, it's more than that. Because they are tourists. It's more than that. They want the local content. It's more than that. So they get money direct. The car wash guys then. They pay them maybe this money get them maybe €10 or $10. Benefit, individual benefit they get, the community they get by. So locally the local people there and the country at large, at least they realize something from you, they can see you there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue for
even the vehicles, of course, safety. Yeah. No for they go for license, they get money safety because the agency they pay money on their own.
Yes.
They want it and they because that license alone na money.
Yes.
Na money.
Yeah. And also speaking about license, when you talk about them vehicle and say some of them not just get for can stay no more. Even when the two phase, some maybe where you go come from the 8th, you go always stay the other batch and come inside the 5th of March and things like that. And they on a can give extended period of the time of how long them for use them until we then car with the motor car.
Yeah, for the mere fact that tourists them would get that free ride within Sierra Leone. Mark you now they kind two phase. And then they come up from Europe, they move, take a salon over 9,000 kilometers, and then they do so. And then they cross over 10 countries before they reach here. And the two phase, according to we don't get some of our own statistics, the vehicle they normally go for Kamisa salon about 555 vehicles from January to March.
Wow, from February to March.
Yes, 555 vehicles. They will talk about 1,286 tourists they will get for camp. Is that two phase? So when you look at the amount of tourists and normally they come, 1,286 tourists they come, and then they count their own money for come, it boosts up with economy small because they count foreign money.
Okay,
you get me? So why make we open more hands for them? Because they count 555 vehicles inside the country. Every day they count the vehicle again. Most of them never go to the vehicle again. They sell and give with people in there. So if you think about 555 vehicles, every people that bring come for Sierra Leoneans, they say when I can buy them. They boost to the authority.
Yes, plenty thank you for joining today inside this edition. In name Idris Awouri, and we'll be there today for tell you some of the road safety things that we don't put in place, particularly with license preference and other things. Then for make sure say them people get the right hospitality where they know we for. Plenty thank you. And also we get Deputy Director of Tourism at the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Affairs. We don't give we general updates of what's going to happen at the tourism sector, background of the Budapest and safe how it benefits the community and the country. But that not been the focus of the discussion. Plenty thank you to you listen. You watch with plenty thank you. And safe to me producer we from the production team Theodore Rena and to Kalon and also with support from Adeyemi Jackson. Me will bring counsel on this edition. My name is Jaffa Davis, but I've been doing the work closely with Lucinda Williams. We make gonna get to live from a different radio sets them, and Fatmata Samon make gonna see we live na Facebook and YouTube. So till next edition, have a nice day. Goodbye for now.